Hello, sexy souls. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello to you too. If you want, leave a little comment down below if you enjoyed the reading. If you're new, letting me know that this is your first time here. But yeah, little quick note, I want to say that these tarot readings are for your entertainment. I do try and keep them in the general realm. However, I do tend to be specific, and jumping between scenarios sometimes confuses my intuition. So if you don't find the magic in any of the messages that I have here today, there is an abundance of other pick a cards on YouTube, and I'm sure that you'll find guidance. If you want a private reading, the link is also down below. Everything is down below, actually. All my social media stuff and all that jazz, okay? So for today's reading, we are looking into what manifestations are coming in the next 3 months. I'm excited to dive into this topic, and if you have any ideas for future readings that you'd like to see here on the channel, let me know in the comments as well, and I'll do my best to do them for you. And as always, the timestamps are in the description down below. This is number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Okay, hello group number 1 who chose this lovely deck. I haven't used this on the channel just yet. Me and Brigitte swapped, so I swapped this deck with her, and yeah, I'm excited to use it. I have used it for myself because it's quite unique. I love the artwork, but I've never used it here on the channel. Also, do you like my little isn't he cute? Why is it not focusing? Oh, it's literally so cute. I saw it I was in a metaphysical shop. I was like, oh my god, I have to take it home. It's such a cute artwork. But yeah, before we start, I'm going to pull one card from, I don't know what this is called. I forget what this deck is called. It's this one. You might know it, recognize it. Okay. So we have Strength to start off with. I'm going to put that there at the side. Okay. And now I'm going to shuffle these. Let's put it there, actually. Okay. So, will that wanted to come out? One more. Ooh, interesting. Right. So, I want to start off talking about the Strength card, because the first thing that I was hearing is you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, or you have been, and it's because you are a very strong person. Okay, the key words that I'm hearing, it has something to do with you're really going to be, what you're manifesting in the next 3 months is working on yourself. Big emphasis on that is what I'm getting. Also, it could mean that you're like pushing past certain fears, or afraid of standing up for something that you believe in. Okay, because we have the Prince of Swords here as well. Yeah, there's a weird little mask down here in the corner. So I feel like you're starting to realize that you don't really care anymore who supports you or who doesn't support you. You're going to be there for the people that love you and care about you, and that is definitely what you are manifesting. You're manifesting this courage to step out of your comfort zone big time. Okay, creativity. I'm hearing you're creating for the sake of creating. Okay, you're getting the ball rolling, and also it could have something to do with getting involved in, I don't know. So for some of you, I'm hearing that it could be that you might be creating some sort of a story, writing a book, and it could involve like a villain or something like that. With the moon card here as well, it's not exactly clear to me what this Prince of Swords could mean. I'm taking it, for some people, it's telling people to leave you alone, but that could be a representation of like you need space to create as well, to create this story of whatever you went through in the past. Okay, because we have the Three of Swords here as well, and the way that I feel about this Three of Swords, it says sorrow there. I do think that you are manifesting externally. You're going to notice that a lot of people are feeling like you are not there for them, or that you've changed or something along those lines. Like, when you start working on yourself and you start you're becoming stronger, and you're really trusting that you have the power to push past any limitations, that's when people are like, oh no, they're changing, and I don't want them to change, because that means I'm not ready to change. Four of Discs, they're not ready to stand in their power like you are doing, okay? So you're really stepping out of the walls that you built, okay? Big time. But yeah, there is a particular emphasis on your inner being. No matter how difficult things are going to get, you're not afraid to do the work. You're not afraid to stand up. You're not afraid to stand in your power and do whatever it takes to push past all of those limitations, okay? Because the moon, it's saying that right now you might not realize that you are becoming extremely powerful in the next 3 months. You are, at the minute, it might feel like you're frustrated with the attitudes of society, or just with the moon card, just the way that everything is at the minute. Feels like you're blocked off from seeing truly what this is all about, okay? Because I'm just paying attention to the boulder here, blocking out the moon or the sun, and then the moon here above the Prince of Swords is saying that you have no idea what is coming, because there is a lot of things about to change, okay? And yeah, if you are getting annoyed with people or society or whatever, be sure you're listening to your intuition rather than your ego, okay? Because you do have, right now, just with the Four of Discs and the Strength card, it's a lot of masculine energy coming into play. And sometimes with the masculine energy, then the ego can step in and trick us, okay? So just pay attention to balancing out the feelings that are going on, okay? Because with the moon card as well, for me, it could be that your shadow or your ego is trying to make you think that it's not possible right now, but it's so possible. That's what I'm hearing, okay? And yet with the Strength card here in the middle, I think you're going to master the art of checking in with yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and you just know how to choose or how to respond to certain circumstances, okay? So just pay attention to that. And you also might need, with the Three of Swords here as well, because you're going to be in your power, you may also need to sometimes ask for extra help or extra assistance when it comes to doing whatever it is that you're setting yourself out to do. So let me see, I'm going to pull in Oracle. This is a new deck, actually. I have the guidebook, but I don't actually think I'm going to use it. It's called Star Codes Astrology. I haven't done an unboxing or anything, but I got it and I'm obsessed. I love it. So yeah, let us choose. I haven't really answered yet what you're manifesting. It's more the things that are standing out to me is you're going to be talking or writing about something new. That's one of the main things. And also with the Four of Discs, you're going to be very powerful, because it doesn't matter how much pressure you're under, your finances are going to be stable. Okay, so if your finances have been unstable recently, you're manifesting money and clarity on how to keep your money as well. Okay, we have Aries, act. Now that clearly ties into this energy. It's literally proper masculine energy, proper that fire and pushing past all boundaries, like I said, literally pushing the boulder. And let me see, I just want to see what it says. Aries marks the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. After a long dark winter, the dead landscape comes alive. It also is, we're going into Aries in the next 3 months as well. We're going into Aries season, so it's indicating here that by Aries season this will all come to fruition. So as well, it says, after a long dark winter, the dead landscape comes alive. Plants that were short or shorn of leaves or dormant now breathe new life. This is a brave miracle, and it can be your miracle. Feel the flowing inner life force, trust the divine direction, and summon the courage to begin. Okay, so proper warrior energy here. Yeah, I love that. And let me see, I want to choose one from here. This is just like an advice card moving forward. Okay. We have stifled, bored, and stuck. If it would focus. Stifled, bored, and stuck. Okay. What I'm hearing is that this is coming to an end. So this boredom, being stuck and stagnant, etc., etc., it's coming to an end, because with the Aries energy, we're preparing ourselves to take off again. Okay, paying attention to the color red there as well. It's literally time for you to take action. It's almost like you don't really love wintertime. It dims your happiness, and now you're looking forward to the days getting brighter again. Okay, and just one last card here. Hermit. Yeah, literally. So we have the Hermit card. So you're coming out of that Hermit mode with Virgo there as well. You're coming out of that, and everything is you have a full 360. I'm hearing you have a full 360 of what it is that you want to do now. So your manifestation is really locked in. So whatever it is, the most important thing that you have been going towards, that's definitely coming your way. Okay, and that Hermit mode that you were in brought in the duality. I'm just paying attention to the black and the white around this person wearing a mask. Brought in the duality, and you were able to offer up assistance to those who needed it in the times where you weren't really manifesting as much as you wanted to. So now it's like with Aries, it's like a new beginning, fresh start. You're no longer going to be bored and stuck. You're going to have that power to really have the ideas to break free from the illusions and not really be stuck in the sorrow that everyone else is in at the minute. You're breaking free from the energy that's trying to surround you and trying to get you back into a box, basically. So you're breaking out of the box. But yes, I hope that helped. Group number 1. If it did, leave a comment down below, and if you would like a private reading, the link is down below in the description box, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Okay, hello group number 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm not exactly sure why, but my guides wanted me to use this deck. I wouldn't normally pick this deck for this kind of a question, but yeah, my guides were like, no, you choose it, and I was like, really? Because I've normally used this for like shadow work and stuff. But yeah, let's check what you're manifesting within the next 3 months time. And before that though, I want to pull a card from this deck, and yeah, we will go from there then. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, we have Judgment. So you've been doing shadow work, or a lot of your effort is now, the efforts that you're putting in recently have definitely been paying off. Okay, so that is the first thing. I'm hearing like new light is coming in with the moon there as well. Definitely new light is coming in. The moon is really bringing to the surface everything that you had to face, everything that's been making you feel really drained and tired. That is all coming to an end. Somehow I feel like your guides are stepping in now, and they are going to be helping you out moving forward. So it's almost like your manifestations, feels like you don't really have to try and manifest, because everything will come to you the way it's supposed to. That's what I'm starting to hear. Okay, we have the 7 of Beasts. Now this is a very different deck. One of the reasons why I was like, I'm not sure if I should choose this deck, but yeah, hold on, why is it not focusing? Oh, that's why. Okay, there's the 7 of Beasts. Okay, now the 3 of Curses. Okay, these cards are very like, what the fuck, but I can read from these and I actually don't mind them. So yeah, just don't pay attention to the artwork if you don't like it. Okay, the King of Cults. This is interesting. Okay. I already think I know what it is. Main thing here. What? 6 of Cups. Okay. Definitely. Wow. But I know now why I was chosen, or I was guided to choose this deck. And lastly, the star. Oh, I love it. Love it. That star card is actually one of my favorites. And I don't use this deck that often. Yeah. I don't see anybody using it either on other YouTube channels, but anyway. Okay, so let's begin. Just to start off there with the Judgment card, I feel, like I said already, there's new light coming in. You are being asked to step up in some way. You're definitely going to have a lot of creative fire. Just the way that the snakes there are coming from just behind. Also, this is a representation of the staff of Hermes, if you know about that. Basically what that is, just you'll be balancing the masculine and feminine and understanding the duality of whatever it is that this manifestation has to do with. I'll get into that in a second, what I think it has to do with. But it could mean that you're manifesting something that has to do with yoga or has to do with chakras, because these two snakes are very connected to the chakra system and rising the Kundalini energies. But this card for me is representing the light in the darkness, okay? And on a like a metaphysical level, this is also like a massive sign that you're going to be gaining a lot of knowledge, spiritual knowledge, okay, esoteric knowledge, if you look at this card, okay, because it's right under this. You're going to be gaining a lot of esoteric knowledge that will help you with enlightenment and teaching others about enlightenment, okay? Because what I feel like the main thing that what you're manifesting is some sort of a course, some sort of a program or thing that other people can follow. If you can see they're down there worshipping. Obviously you don't want people to worship you, but your knowledge is your power at the minute, okay? And Judgment card being here is this. You have the confidence to help people realize their potential. That's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, and it might not also, so with the 6 of Cups, 6 of so this is Pentacles, by the way. This is Pentacles, okay? And I'm pretty sure it's Pentacles. I think Cups is Pentacles, yeah. It doesn't really matter because I'm seeing the card. I always see these cards different anyway. But the 6 of Cups here, I feel like this is showing that you are going to be transforming people's lives, okay? These are your two sides of the snake. Basically, this is your understanding of the shadow aspects of the masculine and the feminine, or whatever that may be, okay? You have a lot of that energy. And let me see. As you can tell as well here with the star card, I'm seeing that, I don't know why I'm paying attention to that planet. So pay attention to the energy of Mercury retrograde and what it's trying to get you to go back to understanding, okay? Because just with the 3 of Curses here, I think that you may end up getting into something that's not part of your path, okay? So there could be people who are trying to keep you in that energy of being around them, like your little trio or whatever. But here with the star card, it's saying that in the next 3 months, you are going to have to be more comfortable with going about things alone, okay? And these two energies are, for me, spirit guides saying, you've crossed the threshold, and whoever is trying to stop you from going towards your purpose in life, they don't have that, they're not going to have that hold over you anymore, okay? So it's not that people do that intentionally. You're allowing that to happen, basically, okay? So but that is going to change with the Judgment here coming in. That's all going to change, okay? because this is about higher guidance, and it's definitely what is going to be with you going forward. Lots of clarity coming as well, because the Seven of Beasts here, this is saying the way that it's above this beam of light. Come on. That card does not want to focus. Okay, whatever. Let's put it back then. Fuck you, card. Yeah, but with the Seven of Beasts, I feel like you're going to be channeling a lot of this information as well. So you're going to feel, I don't know how I know all of this, but I just do. And that is because you're channeling information. So moving forward, you are getting a lot of help. And until you get to the star here, everything else is going to fall into place. So whatever you're trying to do in regards to, I don't know, teaching some sort of a course or helping people in some way transform their life, whatever it may be, it's definitely to do with transformation. It could be you're opening up a yoga class, like I said, or some sort of, I don't know, some sort of online course as well. Whatever it could be, because the star card here as well is connected to technology, and there's a big emphasis on the mind as well, and what you're reading, what books you're interested in, all of those things, okay? But yeah, you, with the Judgment card as well, you'll be able to reconsider what you're manifesting as well, so you get like a few chances to shift it and make it better. So basically what I'm hearing is don't settle for just anything. You can and you will have times to reconsider, like I said. So moving forward, listen to that inner calling, okay? Now let's pull a card from Oracle. So just advice with this new manifestation. It's definitely to do with career, okay? Heal, okay, we have Chiron. So Chiron is basically what I was saying. The Six of Cups down here, it's like helping people successfully heal. And there again we have the snakes. So the connection with the snakes is very much showing up here for us, okay? Okay, my camera stopped recording there, but we are back. It got a little bit too hot, my camera. Didn't know that was a thing. I'm still learning. But yeah, apparently these cameras need to cool down too. Anyway, Chiron, I wanted to just read quickly. Number is it 28. So I'm just going to read the gift. It says, allow the pain and troubles of the past to become the wisdom and compassion of the present moment. So basically what I was feeling is that you're starting your own hero's journey, but now this hero's journey is actually to help others navigate their own struggles, and because you've learned from them, okay? So you can teach and pass on that wisdom to others through what you've been through, okay? So this is really what this is about, and that's why a course or something like that would definitely be a really good idea. But you already know that, because this is what you're kind of what's coming for you, okay? It says as well, the challenge, the situation can set off touchy memories, okay? Take this opportunity to heal so those old places can transform. And I want to pull one of these and then we will be done. So this is just extra advice moving forward, because I love this Oracle deck, because it just we have back off, okay? Let's clarify what we're trying to tell to back off. And I'm going to use this deck. What are we asking to back off? What is it? Victory. Okay, so anybody that's really, straight away, this is just saying, anyone that's jealous of you, just tell them to back off. Anyone that's trying to say that you can't do it, why would you try that? No one's going to want to do that course. No one's want to need your advice, blah, 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 blah. Just tell these people, back off, okay? And it's coming at just with this little doll here. There's a thing we have Imbolc coming up soon. In Ireland, we worship. That is the holiday of Saint Bridget in Christianity, but also just in general in paganism as well. But we have these little, I forget what they're called, like Saint Bridget dolls or something. And these are a thing of protection, okay? So this you might want to protect yourself, your energy as well, coming into the new year, because it is the new year, but there is also, we're literally, the beginning starts with spring. So when springtime comes, that's when you really want to be telling people like you've got plans, or telling people no when they're trying to, because this card is touching the Three of Curses, like I said before. So you will have people wanting you to be like, come on, let's go have fun, but that's not really getting you towards your goals, and you're going to have to make some decisions that later on will make sense, okay? But right now you're just like probably feeling a little bit lost and not really sure what to do next about certain things, okay? But yeah, that is all I have for you, group number 2. I hope that this helped. I do really feel like all of the hard work that you're putting in now is going to pay off massively, okay? Because just with this here, it's like everything that you have been envisioning for yourself is 100% going to come into fruition, okay? So that is what I'm seeing. But yeah, if you would like a private reading from me, the link is down below. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Okay, hello anyone that has chosen this deck here. This is called the Elemental Tarot. It's funny, all of the decks today that got chosen are decks that I haven't really been working with on the regular. So yeah, this will be interesting reading. But before that, I'm going to just pull one card from this deck just to set the tone to see what it is that you're manifesting. Okay, we have the Sacred Grove. Loving the energy of this already. The witchy vibe here goes with the energy of this deck, the Elemental Tarot. Yeah, you may be someone who likes to work with the elements, works with manifestation in a sort of a witchy way. But yeah, let's continue. Okay, let me just start off by, yeah, I'm just gonna go with what I'm picking up because they're all kind of tying in there in different ways. Okay, so first things first, fire energy is something that I'm seeing coming in, a big emphasis on the sun. Okay, so what I'm getting from that is that your health, you're going to be very successful in your manifestations in your health, but also your wealth, because we have the, as I was hearing that anyway, first straight away is success with health. So anything that you've been trying to work on in regards to your health, it's going to definitely manifest, okay? And this could be your vision for what yourself looking. So you might be trying to eat healthier, tone up a bit, change the shape of your physique as well, just the shape of her hips and everything, but stepping more into who you truly are. I think that's something that is manifesting and coming into fruition. But yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles here, I see that in the next month, you're going to notice a big change in direction, and you're not going to know fully how to navigate that. But in a month's time, it may require traveling to somewhere, or it may require you seeing yourself traveling, and then it's going to happen, okay? But that is going to be a big step towards having more abundance in your life. You've been setting that vision out quite a lot, okay? Because of the Four of Cups here, you felt a little bit like not really excited about life, and now with the Sacred Grove here, you're stirring up a new pot of ingredients. Animal guides are a big thing as well. Animals, paying attention to the symbolism of animals as well, is going to be something that you want to pay attention to. But yeah, again, another thing is your true power is the fire energy here, so the element of fire. But you have all of the elements here as well, because you have the Four of Cups here and you have the 10 of Pentacles here. The air is obviously in the center here, because I'm just seeing the Sacred Grove as like that space where you can create. So you're trust in the elements and magic is what is going to be guiding you through the nights ahead as the sun comes back and the days get longer again. You're really going to be working a lot on like different rituals and stuff like that that you would normally do. But I'm just hearing that one thing that I do want to say, manifestation work can get a hold of you sometimes, and just make sure with the Four of Cups here, I just want to make sure that you're taking breaks with your manifestations. I don't know why I'm holding that up, because you can kind of see it anyway. But yeah, just be sure to cool off, ground yourself when necessary, okay? So that you can continue to use your power for positive results, okay? Because once you start manifesting things, or you start doing certain rituals and you're overdoing it and you're not listening to your body, etc., then that kind of gets in the way of what you started off wanting, okay? I do feel like you've eliminated all like parts of your shadow last year or recently even, and now there's no darkness can block your vision, okay? Because you have the Three of Wands there. You have this sort of as a protection to do the work that you need to do so that you can travel to have a more abundant life, because this boredom over here is definitely going. You're going to have a lot of good luck and prosperity. Your strength is your self-confidence, your motivation, and you are willing to do whatever it takes to become victorious, and you're not going to let any challenge stop you, because the way you work spiritually is a little different and not as you go deep. You know how to work with the darkness. Let me pull actually what we're talking about that, because this is a new deck on the channel. Star Codes Astrology Oracle. Let's just see what, because I'm hearing your sun sign and what you want to pay attention to in regards to that. Opposition, so confrontation. So we have opposition, confrontation, and we also have that down here in the Sacred Grove. So there is some sort of energy trying to like mess with yours, okay? So you don't know where that's coming from, but you can navigate it a little bit easier if you look to what is in opposition to your sun sign, okay? So if you're into astrology, pay attention to that this year, because then you can further manifest things once you know how to work with that. And then we have Juno partnerships. Okay, I'm going to read the Juno card for you from the guidebook. It says, true partnership is a spiritual path. Its sacred acts are the practice of healthy relationship skills. These skills begin within, okay? And I think that's what you're going through now. You're starting to build a really good relationship with yourself. You could have some sort of a workmate, partner, or yeah, as well. There in relation to partnerships as well, it could be a relationship in the workplace, because it is touching this card and it is touching this card. So it could be to do with someone that you might travel with, do certain work with, or collaborate with in regards to financial stuff. Maybe this year there's a clash there with that as well, and that's something that you will have to work on, okay? Because they might not see things the same way as you, and they might want to do things a little bit differently, but that's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me see. Let me pull one of these just to see what else. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this person or whatever it is going to offer you up something. So this is a challenge I see with the Ace of Pentacles. I see it as being like looking at where the earth elements are too in your chart, if you want to help yourself navigate things a little bit different this year round, because I am hearing that you're going to get opportunities coming your way. You're going to feel like you're manifesting a lot of things, but are those things what you actually want? Some of them are going to be tests, and they're going to be to do with other people wanting to guide you spiritually, but you already know where you're going and you don't need that support, okay? We have stifled, bored, and stuck as well here. Okay, so that's just basically saying if you're to take certain opportunities moving forward in this first part of the year, you're going to have this card. So it says invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. Okay, so don't let someone try and take over. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Because I'm hearing that this is already with you. You may already know who this is. You may already feel like they do things a certain way and you don't want to do it that way. You are being told to me that this is all about stepping into your power and saying, you know what, I don't really need you to tell me what to do anymore. I am actually quite quite capable of achieving what I set out to do. Okay, that Capricorn energy, it's basically saying you could have a Saturn return. I do. So it could mean that you're finally stepping into your true purpose in life, and now it's about achieving that. And you can't really, Capricorn again, the goat, I'm not stopping until I get to the top of the mountain and until I see what I want to do from then on. So you're like determined to get to wherever you set yourself out to go, and then when you get to that point, and that perspective can then change, but until that point no one can really stop you. Okay, your motivation, like I said already, is like full on, and you're going to just continue working towards that as much as you can. Okay, but I just do see you achieving a lot. It's not just one thing, there's like an abundance of things that you're manifesting, okay, with the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, there is an abundance of different things that you are going to be manifesting, but yeah, it looks really good. But to be honest, it has a lot to do with traveling to places that are very sacred, and it could also be, it could be just one place for some of you. It doesn't have to be loads of places for all of you, but I do see, just with the Capricorn there now, and I'm paying attention to the number 10, 1. Some of you just are aiming to get to one place. Okay, so if you're planning on traveling somewhere, you're going to go there, that one place, and then others of you, I see you traveling a few different places. So it's different for other people, but travel is a big part of your career. So it's maybe you're not going to become wealthier because of it, but the experience is then going to help you get the ideas that you need to create something moving forward, to get you out of this boredom here. Okay, so 4 of Cups, it says boredom, not really happy about certain things. So it's funny how that's touching there. Okay, the Violet Duchess. But yeah, that is all I have for you, group number 3. Please leave a comment down below if it resonated, and if you would like a private reading, the links are in the description down below, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye.